Hi, it's Robert Mitchell, and I'm here in Toronto International Film Festival. Hi. Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Welcome to Midnight Madness.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
Controversial thing, okay? Some people like them, some people don't like them, but I'm just gonna say, when you get those cheers, when those go high and everyone cheers, the people, ouch. The people backstage, the actors and the directors have no idea what's going on here. No clue at all. What's happening? Anyways, so, last night we had our big gala red carpet presentation of Ben Wheatley's Free Fire. Well, now things get comfortable with the talent that we really like. Okay, now it's much more foamy, and this is about bringing back talent we've had before in the past. 5 years ago. I'm really proud because I think we probably broke a record for the most amount of people in a single room in North America to watch a film from Indonesia. Hold on to your heads, I swear to God. Things are just going to get crazy really fast. And I want you to meet the two directors who brought you Headshot, Timo and Kimo. Where is our star? Where is he? Iko? Come on out. You guys are the audience, you're really the first international audience he's ever met, and you guys changed his life.
You changed ours!
How do you feel being here at Midnight Madness long last?
We are very terrified right now. We're acting cool, but we're really like shitting our pants. We're clenching maximum.
We are pretty nervous. Thank you very much for hospitality.
Hospitality, and obviously you guys, like Colin says, like this film is made for you guys, and like with that comes a lot of pressure, so to speak. But like we hope that we don't disappoint you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm back home now, yeah.
Alright, so we will be back for Q&A, and we also have some extra special guests as well who will be joining us. So, alright, let's hear it!
You've seen an awesome martial arts film when you just want to shadow box all night. So let's put our hands together for the Mo Brothers, Timo Tjahjanto! like to introduce them.
Okay, first of all, Chelsea Islam as Eileen, please.
Estelle as Rika. Last but not least, we have a probably very drunk Zach Lee, who's playing Angel, one of the dude who meets the fucking typewriter.
Deadliest stage I have ever been on. I'm kind of shaking. Guys, that was terrific. I want to start. I really want to get into the fights and discuss some of the fights with you, but first, Timo and Kimo, can we just talk about your partnership? How you guys came, start working together, and what's that process like with you guys on set? And maybe the actors can speak to that as well too. But Timo, Kimo, what's it like? What's your process like working together?
Shit, I think maybe you guys should. A little bit narcissistic.
It's you between Kimo and us.
It's always, I'm the kid who says, Dad, I want this, I want that. And he's the guy who says, like, don't worry, son, we'll make it happen. I'm always this, ironically, like, I'm actually older than him, but, I'm always the kind of guy who naively says, like, oh, let's do this, let's do that. And, people say, hey, how about the budget, how about the schedule and everything. So,
this is a movie with a lot of flourishes, though. I wonder if that question was asked a lot, like, we're like, oh, can we do this as well? And, like, were you adding to sequences as you were shooting, like, the action sequences?
So first of all, like I feel like I need to say, like, I'm really proud of the fact that we managed to have this film the way it is right now, because the total days that we shoot this film is 45 days. So that's considered pretty short for an action film. So it was really like, and obviously we couldn't possibly have done it without all these talented people, and after you finally saying, like, holy shit, we finally got the chance to work on Iko Uwais. And how much time do we have for pre-production?
3 weeks.
We got 3.5 weeks. 3.5 weeks. So Iko, you can create a choreography in 3.5 weeks, and it's like, oh, fuck it, let's do it. Yeah, a lot of it is contribution from Iko himself.
And Iko, yeah, give it to Iko. I love inside of you because we've seen you in the Raid films where you play a very stoic figure, and in this film, I love how vulnerable you are. I love how you got these moments where you're kind of, where the choreography has you kind of mess up and have to recover. Can you speak a bit of the process and strategy of choreographing this film?
So yeah, thank you. First of all, first time for me, I work with my brother, with the Tjahjanto today.
They always call me the tall Chinese guy. He's a racist little fuck, right? He's lots of quotes right now.
Yeah, that's good.
Chinese.
Is that?
Yeah, because it's really difficult for me because we got a time of only 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, 3.5 weeks, and like the idea is like, this is slightly experimental in terms of how we make it, because here's the thing: a lot of people have seen Iko as this, like you said, Iko has always been the badass, the stoic dude, like the guy who's kind of like defending the right and kicking ass, killing the wrongs, And with this movie, we kind of going towards a direction where we are taking a loose homage to the late 80s and early 90s Hong Kong film, where they're really big on the melancholy. Just in case you didn't notice that. So, we really want to go, what if we put Iko in a slightly more innocent romance, sort of like a setup, and, hopefully we kind of succeed on it.
Before I turn over the audience, I really want to put the police station and sequence. So you shot this movie only for 45 days. How many days did it take to shoot the police station sequence?
Well, it's scheduled for only 3 days, but we end up like 7 days of shoot.
Yeah, we finally managed to get 7 days out of it. But like, considering in 7 days, he has to fight that machete guy, and then he has to dodge the grenade, and then he has to fight that little bald guy, and then he has to fight the big bad bald guy. So, like 7 days, that's a lot of things to do, like in 7 days. And just in case, I need to tell that that's at the police station, courtesy of one of our producers, Mr. Mike Willow. Yeah. It's really the honest fucking location like we ever been to. Like it's always like boiling there. And so, I'm pretty sure we lose like 2 kgs just over there in a week. It's like a sauna there. And in a way that sort of like pump us all up because like everybody was so high for the particular fight scene.
Julie, I got a question for you. I can't wait to see more of you in Indonesian action movies or action movies in the world. Do you have upcoming projects that you can tell people about?
Okay, well actually we are working on a new project with the Mo brothers as well. Iko will be involved as well, so it's going to be a new action and hopefully we'll be back next year.
Great. Do we have questions from the audience? Yes, right there.
Great job, everyone.
Thank you.
I was just curious, how come we would switch to speaking English half the time?
The question was about the switching between dialects in the film language.
So, here's the thing. Sunny, my friend here, he's actually not an Indonesian dude. He's actually a Singaporean guy. And, I've been wanting to work with this motherfucker. I've been wanting to work with his old car since 2012. Like, initially, so the project that we are going to do next, which is called The Night Comes For Us, like, I always wanted him to work in it. And because that didn't happen at the time, like, I made a promise to this guy, like, hey, whatever I do next, like, you'll be in it. And, Sunny, he lends also to, I think this sort of layers that, I want to, personally me as a filmmaker, I want to break the sort of stereotype that Asians only speak their own languages. Because like we are Southeast Asian, so whenever like a character goes to Malaysia or Malaysia goes to Indonesia or Singapore and so forth, like we usually speak in English. So it's like English is not a common language for us. So by introducing this creature here, it's
Well, first of all, because I don't really speak Bahasa, I only get to learn like probably 3 weeks. When I read the script, I said, "You really want me to read this in Bahasa? Are you crazy? 3 weeks, man!" So I said, no, we're going to make you speak English and so forth and so on. But it was really a big challenge for me, right? I mean, coming to Indonesia to shoot a film with this 2 guys,
So here's the thing, like there's one way to make him nervous, right? Whenever we are on the set, he's so confident because like he's probably the only guy that I know who's gonna be, hey guys, I need 2 hours to get into my character. So he'll be like lock himself in the room, and me and Kimo will be like, hey, look at this guy. He's trying to be a Shakespearean here, So once you get into the method, we just say to him, Sunny, by the way, all the lines, like we're switching it to Indonesia, so just try to remember this. And he'd be like, are you guys serious? Are you guys fucking with me? And everybody will laugh to tears because he's literally the only Singaporean guy like in 100 Indonesians. So yeah, welcome to the country, bitch.
I just wanted to ask a question, Sunny, is your style, what style of martial arts are you sort of practicing in the final sequence against Iko?
Well, when I first arrived, I spoke to Iko, discussed with him, and discussed we always play that. So discussed with him, what kind of style do you want to implement? And I said, I have an idea, maybe do a bit of Chinese Kung Fu mix, a lot more better to fight with your style, so it looks a bit more colorful. I don't want to be like particularly on certain styles only, but I'll mix it up a little bit, so he's good at that.
Kind of like sweet and sour chicken.
Always done that all the time. I can't keep a straight face on set, you know?
It's all right.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if there were any major injuries during any of the fights or...
Asian martial art films that people look like they really get hurt.
I think pretty much like everyone that I see, like they, okay, like I can mention a lot of things. Well, like for Iko, for example, when he got kicked out of the table when he was fighting the little bald guy, he kind of landed head first and then he bumped into the little bald guy, then fall on top of him and like his leg fall on top of his brows and tore his fucking skin. But like there's a little scar there to remind him, you know. But you know, here's the thing. There's a reason why we hire somebody like Iko, you know. First of all, there's no insurance on this guy, so and you know, like he doesn't know how to sue us or whatever. And he's the only guy who I literally know that once we shoot and like you know like he should have had stitches. Like we should have bring him to the doctor, but he's like, fuck it, give me some food and I'm back to shoot. You know? So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot more, but like, you know, just for
Right over there.
Part of what made the fight scene so excellent in this movie are like the little touches, like the notches on the table for the machete and the typewriter keys in his knuckles and the blood in the sand, even like the makeup from the bruises. How much of that was from the director's side? How much of that was Timo Uwais?
The question was regarding, I guess, who's getting the credit for the great makeup flourishes.
well, the makeup flourishes is always our makeup artist, of course, you know. But here's the thing, like, shit. How do I answer that sound like an egomaniac? Oh, yeah, let me give a good answer though. With Iko, like you learn that, you know, one thing that we really learned from making this film is like, with Iko, we should go much more hardcore, you know, like so whenever there's little touches is there in the movie, we always think like, oh shit, we should have done that for the previous scene, you know. So you know, like I don't think we you know, like it was going to be that hardcore and gritty like if you don't have Iko as our choreographer. So I pretty much give the credit to David personally. This guy is quiet, but like all he thinks about is like blood and broken skulls. It's fantasies, man.
Do we have a question in the balcony? Anyone in the balcony with a question? Otherwise, I'll come back down here. If someone, yes, right here, right in front.
How many cameras did you end up using for the fight scenes? Because I noticed that there was a lot of handheld, but there was also some stable shots, and I'm thinking and the overheads.
Yeah.
It's like, how many did you end up using?
You want the honest answer?
The question was about cameras, how many they were using. And I guess if you could speak towards the camera.
To be honest, this is probably our most mildest film. Mildest, yeah, because like, you know, like this is probably us being all fatherly and saying, yeah, I think our daughters should have. Our daughters should be able to watch one of our films.
Yeah, you were saying this. It's teenagers who watch this film.
Our daughters can say like, okay,
this is a wholesome Mo Brothers movie.
Only one camera. So we learned pretty early on the stage, like, you know, like obviously us being amateurs, you know, like we tried to do two, and Iko says like, trust me guys, it's not gonna work with two cameras. You know, obviously he's been doing this since we are still, you know, losers. But like, and it's true, like after like on such a short time of pre-production, choreography, and video boarding, you start to realize, holy shit, whenever we try to do a two-camera setup, it's not worth it. It's not. It's like you can see the other camera on the screen, or you've got to, you know, like replace them somewhere. So at the end of the day, we use one camera, and then we really pre-vis everything, and that's the easiest way that we know to this day.
Now, guys, I would love to keep talking about these fights all night, but we do have to wrap things up. But backstage, you guys were talking about something that maybe we could, like, 'cause, you know, I'm kind of feeling jazzed up and like.
Chelsea's going to do a little dancing, so
I'm going to do a little. No, we can see.
So you know, like Iko
He's all to me. He's all to me. I don't want to fight with the old guy. Pleasure.
Oh.